I think, like, you know what's really funny? When Udyr got buffed at Worlds, like the Worlds patch, Shaves, our assistant coach at the time, he kept asking me to play Udyr top, and every time I locked it in, me and Nemesis were both trying to play Udyr top, and every time we locked it in, people dodged because they thought we were trolling. But we actually thought it was strong, and funnily enough, like, on the same path, like, Udyr basically didn't change, except for the fact that he gets more damage at level 15. He's like pick or ban jungler, so pretty sure he would have been a good top laner too. But it was pretty funny how they all dodged. They were like, this guy's trolling. Just dodge. Did you decline to extend your contracts with Fnatic after 2021? No, I mean, again, I declined to renew right now. I have no intention. Like, basically, again, I don't feel like I'm in a position to understand what my future will look like in the next few months. I don't know what my value will be at the end of the year. Fnatic made me a very fair offer, and I'm very grateful that they put trust in me, despite having a bad split, to ask me to renew my contract. The matter of fact is just, I don't know what my life will look like 6 months from now, and how I will feel about everything. And I've gone 180 on a lot of things being on this team, you know, about teammates. Like, you know, I was very disappointed with Nemesis, for example, at the start of this year, like last year, I guess, at the end of last year. Whereas now it's like, I actually understand where he's, like, what situation he went through, you know? Like, I feel bad for what happened to him. And I wish I did better and I helped him as a teammate, because I didn't make up for what Nemesis lacked, you know? And don't get me wrong, he's a very talented player. But I didn't make up for what he lacked, which I think I could have if I tried. And instead of that, I was too busy being upset and, you know, just not being a good teammate. And that's why, you know, I don't know. I just want to have a level-headed, I want to come in level-headed into next year, and I want to be free, you know, stakes are high. If I have a bad split, I'll probably have a bad contract. It's just the way I like it. Hi Reddit, hi YouTube, yeah, sure. People like putting all this stuff on Reddit and YouTube. I was surprised people put a Reddit thread about what I said. Is like, people telling me it's PR. It's like, I mean, I guess. Strange, actually. A lot of people say I do good PR, but I've never made a PR statement in my life. But I guess that sounds ironic, right? Because me saying that I'm not doing PR is PR. So which is it? Nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I don't really make PR statements. I just say what's on my mind, really. That's how I view it. I mean, Bwipo learned from Reckless. I sure did. You know, I talked to him actually at the end of this split. We both agreed that there's things we can do better, and I think that's a good thing. Sorry to ask, but what was going on with Nemesis? Why were you so upset with him? It's not something I think I should be talking about. It's also another thing I learned. I shouldn't be spilling the beans, you know, about what's actually going on in the team. So it's not something that I think I should be sharing. I was disappointed in him for a specific reason. I don't think it's necessary to share, even though I know a lot of you want to know. But instead of doing that, I should have just tried to be a better teammate. And that's what I learned. Do I consider myself one of the best top laners in the world? I consider myself to have the potential to be the best top laner in the world. I am married to the idea that I can be the best top laner in the world at any given time I decide to be. How it is. Now, it's not like I can just wake up and be the best top laner, right? I'm not that silly. I understand that that's not the case. However, I do feel like it's necessary for me to believe that I can be. And obviously that would take a lot of effort and a lot of day-to-day work, but yeah. Why don't you decide to be it? Because it's not as simple as just wake up and eat different cornflakes, you know? There's a lot that goes into it. It's a bit of a struggle to get there. And it's an everyday thing. But I'm motivated to make the steps towards getting there. If he picks like a melee champ, I think I'm going to play a Sejuani game. Like something like an Olaf. I'm definitely going Sejuani, like Olaf, Sejuani, Galio, Taric, or Water Comp. Diana, maybe? No, I'm definitely not going Sejuani with that. That's not interesting at all. If he locks that in, I'm going the bear. In case it's already at top. If it's not already at top, then meh, but the bear anyway. Looks like it'll be Morgana. Kled counters Aurelia. Sure. I can see that. I like Transcendence a lot on Volibear, and I feel like Mana Flow is a bit overkill, so I like doing Transcendent Storm on him.
What? What? What do you mean? I mean, I did open the window, of course I did. Because I want some fresh air.
Ooh, Caps versus Bwipo on the Volibear. That'll be an interesting game. Well, what I mean by that is he picked Aurelia, so I'm not going to contest him unless I have a wave on him and I have my passive stacked. Like basically, whoever has the passive stacked in this matchup is going to win. So all I'm going to do is play around that and then play on my Bramble Vest Spike. So unfortunately, not a very exciting matchup top lane. Either way, I'm going to slow push my wave. Even with Aurelia having a base on me, if I have my passive stacked in such a big wave, I'm playing a champion that's strong enough to actually contest Aurelia on the wave. So normally Aurelia, like right now, she can queue 2 of these creeps. She could be scary. In this case, I don't feel like she should be able to beat me. If I actually marked her, she would have died, by the way. But I hit a creep instead of her because I'm bad. But she was dead there. She didn't know it, but I knew. I just let her live. I guess I let him off with a warning. He doesn't have his passive, so I'm going to go ahead and TP on the wave. And even if it's passive right now, I'm so much stronger. TP. Maybe if I flash his laser I could live. But unfortunate indeed. Flush.
For sure they don't. You know, the Galio is actually so annoying, right? I mean, I play the same style when I'm playing Galio, so I hate it, but I also think it's very good style to win this all.
Aurelia, if they go on me first and then Morgana counter ganks, then we win 2v2. We obviously don't if that's not the case. I was really hoping she would throw Q when I Q'd, but she had different plans in mind. Galio is not here with us. Oh, this is not good. I can just kite her here whilst he dies to Morgana. Obviously, enemy jungler will be interested in grabbing that huge minion wave. Alright, working towards my Triforce. Can I TP here? I sure can. I'm gonna TP. Actually, Tristana is hitting the plates instead of moving, so this was not a good TP. I'm gonna try and run here. Not much to be done. We trade TPs, which is not bad for me. Gives me some relief from the laning phase.
If I secure this Drake, then we also get ability as an ultimate, which the only thing is that Tristana was in a jungle, but I don't think she would stay so long. Should be fine. They might rush Drake though. Of course she had to. Yeah, just flash. Ah. Okay, the 1-for-1 though.
So I can defend this last play. Can't beat her, but I can defend it. Yeah, he's a little bit... getting a little bit too excited there. But I respect that. A relatively easy time at beating the crap out of her later on. Oh, my chomp didn't go through. She killed my shield, which is really unlucky.
Oh, he's so good, this guy. She has Dark Harvest. I'm dead too. Bye. Actually, my potion? No. Ah, so broken, champion! So broken!
I'm gonna wait in this bush instead here, so. There's no E right now. Nocturne showing. Perfect. This is my opportunity to walk up and see what I can do. I get some help of my own.
Yes, flash. Now this time I can hit the wall. I can't reach jump, but maybe I should jump.
Gotta go forward here. Best play for me is to zone these two guys off. I mean, my team lost 3v1, so or 3v2, so that happens even with Morgana. I killed 1 for 1, 1v3, so I did my best here. What do I TP to? Seems like a bit of a rough game, to be honest. Bell is a bit strong. Damn, I didn't hit my ult. Ah, and she didn't hit bind either. Blind. She was off vision, so she hits the bind. I can one-shot that guy in her binding, but...
Like, no way. Yeah, that's my carry because it got shield damage. She didn't.
Just jump, I won't be able to kill her. Maybe I can kill this guy though. That guy went back in. That's a good play. Oh, actually, it's not a good play. I have Tarak. Nice. Oh, it's nice to have a Tarak actually. He'll flash, but kind of. Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, we should be on the midway, that's true. But you face check with the rail, not me with Nocturne. I think. I'm just gonna kill, hopefully, Morgana. Yeah, Morgana should be worth.
Fight is already decided we win. Okay, Tristana made it look like a close fight. Time to kill this guy. Boom. Tristana made it look close due to jumping into the Aurelia E or like jumping into Aurelia, but still worked out very well. I want to flash on this guy. Oh shit, that's not actually actually live. I'll just go forward here. If I kill him, great. If I don't, ah damn. I think I could have played better and killed him there. He had a fucking stopwatch. My bad. Didn't see. Ah, I didn't see he had a stopwatch. He played it so well. What a bait. I didn't see he had a stopwatch. I baited my team into a bad fight for hitting it. There's a lot of damage to it. I'm dead, but so is Victor. That's 100% worth. Especially considering Rel had to jump in to play, make that fight playable. Nice, got another kill as well. My play here is to just stall. I stalled 3 people whilst Nocturne ulted in. Should be a winning fight for us. I don't see how it wouldn't be. And I come in later on. What cleansed him? What? Something got him out of my stun. I have no idea what it is. Alright, let's go mid then. But yeah, my job there is just to stall time. I did my job baiting 3 people to look in my direction. That was the play basically on the TP. When you're playing against other dive champions such as Nocturne, and they're committing to a kill, committing to the team fight really deep when they can't survive, just let them die, you know? You don't have to die as well. I don't have to trade 1 for 1. I can just walk away there. I bought as much time as I could. The enemy backline won't be able to follow up. That's all that needs to happen. And thanks to my team playing out the fight well, I managed to get a team fight victory and a win. I'm gonna give it to Tarek here with the great shot calling, telling us to group mid and win. Alright. Triforce Volibear, boys. Did some damage.